Alright guys, Gemini, I'm back with another video, and in this video today, I know these videos don't draw well, but whatever. I'm a WCW fan, and they've been gone a long time, but I do enjoy talking about WCW from time to time. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the epic David Flair and Torrie Wilson fail from WCW in 1999. Let me explain if you don't remember this or you weren't watching WCW 99. I was. WCW 98 just came off one of their hottest years in the company history. So rolling into 99, the NWO had just reformed in January of 99, and they were the big killer heel stable. So all of a sudden I'm watching Nitro in early 99. All of a sudden they're doing these weird ass vignettes where David Flair has a mystery woman at the hotel, and nobody has any idea who this mystery woman is. And so they, for weeks on end, leading up to Super Bowl 99 in Oakland, which I attended, they had these vignettes where, David Flair was in the hotel, and there was some gal talking to him, but you never saw the gal on camera, and she was like pulling on his hand, like, come on, let's go. And you could see David Flair checking into the hotel with her and doing miscellaneous stuff with her. And it was just weird, and no one really understood what David Flair was up to on these vignettes. And so all of a sudden, you get to Super Bowl 99, and it starts making sense. The main event was Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan, and so they're going at it. They're having their match. Excuse me, in Oakland. That's a pretty good match. And you're pulling for Ric Flair to win the title from heel Hogan, and all of a sudden you see none other than Torrie Wilson in her WCW debut, and her sexy red dress comes bouncing down to the ring, and all of a sudden you see her at ringside, and she's cheering for, you're not really sure who she's cheering for. Is she cheering for Hulk? Or is she cheering for Ric Flair? But you can see Ric Flair doing some, funny stuff to her, some gestures and stuff. He was being pretty hilarious in the middle of his world title match. He was making some gestures to Torrie Wilson. Then all of a sudden, you see a masked man sneak down to the ring. And the masked man takes a shotgun. He takes whatever that shock stick is. He zaps Flair, and Hogan wins the match, whatever. And then all of a sudden at the end of the match, you see the masked man standing there with Hogan and Torrie. And all of a sudden the masked man rips his mask off, and it's David Flair. None other than David Flair. He just did his old man dirty, and and it was him and Torrie Wilson who explained all those vignettes with each other, and it all kind of made sense because David Flair had just joined the NWO. He turned on his dad and he went with the NWO, which lasted like a day, I guess. It was so bad that David Flair never even went any further with the NWO. They were supposed to do this heated segment on Nitro the next day with Flair. David Flair explaining what happened with his dad, but David Flair doesn't make TV the next day, and the angle is scratched. So all those vignettes and all that money and all that time they spent building that angle up to Super Bowl 99, and then finally delivering it at Super Bowl 99 where David Flair turns on his dad, Ric Flair, and then they scratch the segment from TV the next day. I mean, if that's not a fail in professional wrestling, to spend all that valuable TV time and money building an angle, getting it on the pay-per-view, and then not going anywhere with it, I guess the idea must have been bad. I don't exactly know what the hell happened on that deal, but I'll never forget the David Flair and Torrie Wilson fail from back in the day in WCW. You guys leave me your memories on this, if you remember this at all. I still have it recorded over here somewhere with all the the crazy vignettes. So you guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for listening. Have a good one.